The thing that had me scratching my head the most in last week's loss to Denver was the fact that they only ran the ball 11 times and Saquon Barkley only ran it 6 times. And this is a team that had a 17-3 lead in the third quarter. Why the lack of running?
When we ask the coaches about that, they'll point to the fact that there are RPOs and sometimes Hurts instead of, if he sees the way the defense is playing, sometimes the move is to pass it instead of hand it off to Barkley. But there is no world in which the Eagles should ever be operating when they have Saquon Barkley in the backfield, not to hand it to him. You saw what he could do and the way that he could elevate this entire offense when he was the central point of that offense last year. I mean, just did some record-breaking stuff. But things are a little bit different here this year. The offensive line just hasn't looked, Mike, the way that we're accustomed to. There's been some injuries on that front with Landon Dickerson, who's going to miss this game. He's dealing with an ankle injury. He's coming off of knee surgery. You have Cam Jurgens, their center, coming off of back surgery. You have Lane Johnson, who's been in and out of the lineup, with a stinger. And so all of that has led to some inconsistencies that we're not accustomed to. But that being said, you still got to feed the rock to Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon hasn't been over 100 yards yet this season, but that is definitely, it's not an excuse. It's a reason the way that old line is beat up and basically the best offensive line in the league.